Hey, it's Naomi Lynn. We're back at the Utica Zoo for another segment of the Zoo's News. Back with the Director of Communications, Mike Beck. I've got some questions for you. We let listeners submit questions about the Utica Zoo, events coming up, animals, things like that. I'm hoping you can answer a few of these for me.
Okay.
So I have Amanda from Herkimer wants to know how much it costs to feed all the animals at the Utica Zoo.
So on average, we spend about $72,000 a year.
$72,000?
Just to feed our animals here at the Utica Zoo. And that does not include all of the produce that we get donated locally from Price Chopper.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we estimated roughly that our local Price Chopper donates about $15,000 a year in produce, so we'd like to give a shout out to them for always providing fresh fruits and vegetables for our animals. Yeah, so over $72,000 a year, and then plus the donation of Price Chopper. So
where does that, how do you get $72,000 to pay for just feeding the animals?
So a lot of our revenue comes through admission. So when you pay at the door, you know, $8 for adults, all of that money goes back into the zoo, into our operating budget. If you come to a Utica Zoo event like Brewfest, Wine in the Wilderness, Spooktacular, all that money goes back into our operating budget. If you donate money online or in person, or if you adopt an animal, everything just goes back into that operating budget, and we're able to feed and take care of the animals. I believe it costs about $14,000 a year just to feed these lions behind me. I think it costs about $24,000 a year for the sea lions. So,
wow.
So yeah.
It's quite a bit.
Very expensive to run a zoo.
Yes.
We're a very small zoo, and I think we've estimated it costs us about $4,000 a day to run the Utica Zoo.
Wow.
So we appreciate your donations. We appreciate when you come to the zoo, attend one of our events, and it all goes back into helping and taking care of feeding these animals.
Yeah. So you were mentioning the lions earlier. I do have another question for you. Sure. Dylan from Utica wants to know how much the lions eat.
Okay. So the lions eat about 4 to 7 pounds of meat per day.
Wow.
And that's in the summer, and that'll increase to 8 to 10 pounds in the winter, because they're expending a lot more energy in the winter to keep a little bit warm.
Oh, okay.
And so our female Koki, she'll eat a little bit less because she's a little bit smaller.
Right.
And then the males, Donovan and Murphy, will eat a little bit more, because they're around 400 pounds or so, a little bit over 400 pounds.
400 pounds.
Yeah, so.
Well, thank you. Thank you for answering those questions for us. And if you have a question, either about the Utica Zoo, events coming up, maybe some of the animals, you can always submit a question. It might be featured on an upcoming segment of the Zoo's News. You can submit a question by just hitting that information icon at the top of this video. Thanks again, Mike.
Thank you.